TV so ye better obi biara ase ewie yatena ase bidin at the Kwaku Kyeremanteng Nkansah KK on behalf of the production team mema munyina akwaba bion kofinto na ewie enkomo ben ena ewo ho ena ewie weekend no de yabeka se na eye weekend Nkansah. It was an eventful weekend sadi yabeka no na ejabu yedim so obo na eka ejabu ejano enya ba bedu ye ebi nso se omo eja no wanya ma medru ebi de ehye match ama controversy surrounding a Charles Kojo Fosu na ye no hono. I don't know whether it's been finally ebi ado de yebeka say yaka ho asem awie dia yedim se betumi aka say awie ho nsem kan dia but then ebi nso se da bi afei kra na agro no ebeso cause afei na properties ho nsem na adze afei na ninyina eho ensem into few more days na say ye wrap up Nkansah afei no bosome ya eye bronya bosome ye chatwo kra eni ti aka more or less 2 weeks na afei no eko na wie ye otwedi ampon ye beka say ye danase other for and then later on the program a Richard Ajman ebetnase na ye de no atoa adwene ensem awro so Richard Ajman ebetnase later on the program and then ewie Nansana Richard Ajman ebetnase ewo dwumadie so ene mensa aka ohohuo bi ewo efie ha na ohohuo yi oye oba one of the beautiful daughters of Eve oba na ohohuo yi has done so much for herself and beyond that wayebi ediama the community and for that matter Ghana at large ya ni yeka yame ehirawo no hirawa onhirawo se onkwa wo de wabusuafo eniyo enti ena kwasi brodi to be free ni kuro wa benante awia so na omo ye niema bi onte ase ate do free the club we ye faso be no benya woso da bia yame adwuma o ye di aboa adasa because yami hirawa also extend a helping hand now so fa boa omoa ehia muado ebi eno ena me guest why Oshana relatively young, in fact oye young onye obia na near fisa nanso ye kan niema waya ma ne community ede niema waya ede boa Ghana you marvel why na me kana seb ede awie I odom party papa so oye member of the New Patriotic Party, a member of the New Patriotic Party. Any ambitions? We'll cross the bridge when we get there, if needs be. I was here for starters, just before Richard Ajman gets seated later on the program, Mene Nanaya Beatrice Owariwa Siao. Guess I pronounced the Wariwa right. Siao, if not, I'll correct me or Chabe Bakakrana wa correct me. Na ewie Nanaya bedeno eba bechuchinkumi or a philanthropist. She can best, in fact, she is a philanthropist. Memfa ensuhonoma. A philanthropist na ye hwede yema waya me obi ade de boa Ghana so sada say ye bo na baso ye hye nkuna watumi aye mo because edniema de bi wo ho a nkesa aban na eye but wantwe aban osu odo a behwe na waye e de aboa ne man ese e bona paso enti nana ya ewo efie ha but nana ya ono oka slangs ai oslange chi no de ote but oslange enye so ntitwi okatwi a ote pa but ni chi no aye ne lumba de bonyum ni bi wade ase lumba chi no de bonyum ni bi enti nana ya ewo fie ha ye ne no ebetwetwe nkomo nana ya good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ohini.
Yedi kan me ma kwa ba.
Mejiwaso.
That's right. Wajeme so me da wase so. Na eniema mu ed say.
Mahoye. Yamiado.
Anyway, Nanaya, why do you struggle so much with speaking Chi? Is that the problem?
I don't know why. Maybe it's the fufu didn't go inside better.
Really?
Yes.
But okay, maybe I don't have to jump the gun then. But let's take it this way. For starters, since I really want to know much more about Nanaya and why you struggle to even speak the Chi language. Although I know you hail or you come from Asante Mampon, and I know that one part, or is it your mother? Your mom,
yes,
comes from
Asante.
Somewhere in the eastern, or your mom is rather from Asante Mampon.
Yes, please.
And your father rather hails from the eastern region.
Yes, please.
So basically, tell me more. Tell me about yourself. Who is Nanaya in the first place? I rather want to use Nanaya.
Okay.
I know
I prefer Nanaya.
It's Beatrice. Yeah, but I'll prefer calling you Nanaya. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
That's your name anyway.
Yes.
So tell me now tell me something about yourself.
Okay. I was born in Chicago. And my parents met in the U.S. Unfortunately, they've passed on, both of them. And I went to secondary school or high school in the U.S., Howell Military School. I graduated from there and then went on to the university, to Purdue University. And then I worked for several Fortune 500 companies like Verizon Wireless, Motorola. And then my last corporate job was with General Electric. And then my dad unfortunately got sick. And when I say sickness, he had a second stroke. So he wanted alternative medicine. I took a leave of absence, but my other sister brought him to Ghana for alternative medicine. And he passed 2010 in October on our mother's birthday.
2010?
Yes.
In October?
On October.
And that was on your mother's birthday?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pathetic.
Yeah.
Oh, quite unfortunate.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
So you were born and bred in the States?
Yes, please.
And when you started growing up in the States, were you frequenting Ghana? Were you coming home?
A few times. I've been to Ghana.
Oh, really? A few times.
The Doomsaw and put me off a little. So.
Oh, so you came to Ghana just for holidays?
Just for holidays. For
and
like 3 months.
When you came around, that was the Doomsaw era?
Yeah, Doomsaw era.
So you just fled?
Yeah, I said I can't come here again.
And you actually schooled in the States?
Yes, please.
And started working in the States?
Yes, please.
And now Nanaya finds herself right here in Ghana.
Yes.
Settled here. You settled here.
Yes, please.
Fully.
Since,
not going back again.
Well,
or you go there for holidays.
I go for holidays. I was just there this past October.
So Nanaya, tell me, someone who was born and bred in the States, you've stayed in the States for so long a time. What really was the motivation? What brought you to come stay in Ghana? Because you really didn't grow up here. I know your father or your parents are Ghanaians, but you were born and bred there. So what really brought you back to settle in Ghana? Because you're not so conversant with the environment here in Ghana, all you Ghanaian.
I'm comfortable with the environment in Ghana. It's just tree is something I'm struggling with. But what really brought me back to Ghana was when my father passed.
Oh, okay.
He left me a few properties, and then I saw how family come together during a time of loss. So that said I need to come back home. And then I started quite a number of businesses in Ghana.
Well, just let me, I'm interested. So tell me, how frequently were your parents frequenting Ghana?
Every 3 to 6 months for over 15 years.
Oh, okay. So they normally came to Ghana. So you were the one who weren't.
Me and maybe my younger sisters.
Okay. So they normally do come home.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why they put us in boarding school.
Oh, okay. So now, for how long, or finally, when did you settle in Ghana?
2010.
2010.
Yes, please.
And you've really not gone there to work, or you just go there for holidays?
I go for holidays.
All right, abusuafo na mo de be check kakra ba de twi no be fam. I do baby abi de twi no be fam na what ase, because we no ye ka se de nyina ye beti ase da na ya ensem kakra o ka kire me ane se ye wo no wo US of A ye wo na brochire ehwa no so wakosuku ifie so akosuku anto aso school suapon ehwa no ko the school owie no ye adwuma enso ewo hwa fine enti o cambrofo a mama no eham wa ya de kra because otena ho chei na o kire mu se empo free 2010 no na ne papa da ne hododo no kakra na mawre ho sem ne papa ba Ghana no obe film enti wo hwe na ya fiti on on share da enko abrochire bi e obekwa ana o konsra hwe bi na waba. But I described you as a philanthropist.
Yes.
Yes, and you are a philanthropist. I marveled whilst looking at your profile from afar. I realized that yes, you hail from Asante Mampong, but you have a couple of projects out there in Asante Mampong, totaling up to 40, if not more. Nanaya,
Yes.
walk us through. I would love to hear about that. What motivated you? You were born and bred in the States, a Ghanaian though, but why all those projects at Asante Mampong? And can you walk us through some of the projects you have out there in Asante Mampong?
Okay. Since my parents pushed themselves to go to the U.S., and then they met each other and had us, they also believed in helping their relatives to come. So I have several, they're uncountable cousins that are in the U.S. Some are in New York, New Jersey, and Maryland. And so I believe that we should give back. Regardless of what level you reach in life, you always have to give back and help.
And some of the projects includes a baby. Is it you did something, a baby unit or something?
I did at Mampong Government Hospital.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Ajeriasi fell ill. The gentleman that owns the VIP buses, and he was treated at Mampong Government Hospital, but the conditions at the hospital weren't favorable to him. So Ajeriasi has a huge house in Assam, so he asked to be treated in his home.
He's the owner, or he was the owner of what? VIP
yes,
buses.
yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that prompted me that I should do a ward for VIP people. So I did a female ward, and which is completed, AC, television, new beds, fridge, so that people who wants to be isolated by themselves can feel comfortable in that type of environment.
But when you finally settled in Ghana, were you staying somewhere in Accra or you came to stay at Asante Mampong? Because normally when the Bintus arrive in Ghana, maybe the first option would be to stay in Accra. So where did you really stay? You stayed in Accra or you stayed at?
I stayed in Accra, Tema to be exact.
Tema. But you normally come to Mampong.
Yes, I
cool. So you know about the situation at Mampong.
Yes.
And you got to know what the situation was with the government hospital there.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And my mom has a building, which is the MTN building. Before she passed, she owned that building.
So you decided to lend a helping hand to the government hospital.
Yes.
Help with what?
With the VIP room.
Oh, okay.
Award.
Okay. You remember the year?
Everything happened this year.
Oh my word!
From January up until September of this year.
Yes, you have a foundation.
Yes, please.
What's the name of the foundation?
Beatrice Owarewa Siang Foundation.
Beatrice Owarewa Siang Foundation.
Yes.
Also, you have your name on it.
Yes.
So, the 40 projects or so I'm talking about, you did all this year?
Yes, please.
Wow. And you started with that of the government hospital, a VIP.
Yes, all my own money. There's no government assistance.
And I think you have this project that cost, was it about the Sultan or something? Over 300,000 city project. Tell us about that.
There are at least 2 of them that cost that much. One was the boiler I removed, some 40-year-old boiler I removed at Apostolic, within the heart of Mampong. I removed the boiler with my own machines and with the help of the assembly. They provided 2 of their tipper trucks. But I fueled everything.
Mebo ebusuafo ebia bekura menka twi na mema na na yanka ne brofo anopema numti nti ebia menka metwi na na ya hwe de oka ene so obaye no oti enkran de but Mampong ya oba ho because ne maame ewo dan ewo ho na obaye no eye nyode VIP buses kofa bai ebai ofimu ya no eno kun Asante Mampong government hospital say oh ehodo niema bi tosin kakra enti odno ani botomu sika eno de ye VIP room ba ko a ewo ho ewa Asante Mampong government hospital no oyeye so no so e de airboa no mo de ahwe ayarefo na no na me bisa ne say empo me hwa niema wa ye ni bia me hu say project bi kura wo ye sana sa wo tiga to mo sana wo ye bibi eno sika wo di rem nko a ende sika ya yes 300,000 cedis not just sika 3 billion e ka wo bo wo ho eno no ena na o kire me wo say eno po ye den eno na ye den na wo bo sa aka wo say emi no awro mi no
yeah, there are 2 projects that are 300,000 that I spent this year.
And one, you say one is about what?
One is a boiler, and the other one
one is a 40-year-old boiler.
Yes, please.
And no 5. And no
Apostolic.
Apostolic.
They call that area Apostolic.
Apostolic.
Yes.
And it's a 40-year-old boiler.
Yes, there's a school and a church. People live around that area. So you can just imagine the diseases and sicknesses you can catch from a boiler like that.
Mampong way. Baby I flower Apostolic and or share the 2 boiler. The machine that's your machine.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. So you used it to actually remove all those that 40-year-old boiler. It's your no or the machine and or share baby I flower Apostolic mo amudi Asante Mampong or bobo dia de sika erem debi sahadi enkofo eyare dodo nti obwa na watu bola do edi efri nti we wo hwa bola chese abai mu mpadifu anansa bia omu esenke etu no bodno hwe no na ode otomusika Kwaku di se dwuma no nti ene area ye bia fe de wachi wa fili aba beto adoma nana ya Beatrice Owarewa Sniao and ye de no ekobo be friend say oye philanthropist, yes, oye philanthropist wo hwede ye ma oye a cheso di bottom sika ya na chese edo no so no enya asem keto I still want you to, because it's about 40 projects. We are nowhere near even 10. At a point in time, you encountered someone by the stream. Was it drinking?
Yes.
Why? What was that? What was the reality? What did it like? Because we have streams that flow, very nice streams. What was it about this stream that touched your heart?
So I was in a small town called Nama, and as I was passing, I saw some people gathered close to a stream by the roadside of Nama. And I saw that there were some people that were drinking from the stream. They would fetch it with their hand and that. And I started to cry because they're also washing clothes in the same stream. I've never seen anything like that. Never.
She didn't say so be didn't say
yes.
Now will be that
at me
to William show.
Me patron. Because I'm used to, like, excuse me to say, we're using either sachet water or bottled water. So when I saw that, I was thinking about the sickness and diseases, contamination, but they were looking at me like something is wrong with me. Like, hey, I didn't.
Hey. It's almost a
Mommy, I didn't.
Oh, okay. So what did you do about it?
So I pleaded with the community that I would like to do a borehole. And they said no, they don't need a borehole.
What's the name of the community, you say?
Nama.
Nama, okay. Yeah. Asante Mampo. More about this area.
Yeah, no.
And also a year borehole amount, and they said no.
Debbie.
Why? That wasn't their priority at the moment.
Correct. They said their school is their priority. And so I gave them cement and iron rods, chippings for them to build their school. Oh,
so you didn't even go in them the borehole?
No.
They rather wanted a school.
I don't know how to say it in tree language, but this wooden structure deteriorated.
Yeah, didn't come on, you know, near my who TV, so you know, a year than a projects are why year, ewo asan honum. And so so have they completed the school now?
I haven't checked recently.
You haven't checked.
But the building they're shown on the screen is a school that I built from scratch.
I saw them show. Is it Methodist something Krobo?
Yeah, I did that one. I renovated that one. You know, ever since the Free Fab, you know, Ephraim, they haven't done anything to the school. So they pleaded me, the people in Krobo, can I renovate their school?
But how come they know about Natch? Now you stay at Asante Mampo, is that the case?
Yeah, I stay at Asante Mampo, but I also stay in Kumasi, so I places.
So since the beginning of this year, you've taken so much interest in going to Asante Mampo?
Yes, please. It's my mother's hometown.
Trying to help develop the place?
Yes, please.
Wow. Okay, so tell me, which one is this?
This is the government, the female VIP room. And after I created this room, I painted the whole female ward.
That's Asante Mampo Government Hospital? Yes,
please.
This is the female ward?
This is the female room, the one I created from scratch, yeah.
Oh, okay, you actually created it from scratch?
Right, yes. So
it was non-existent?
Correct.
And it ended up like this?
Yes, please.
Oh really? They've seen it?
Yes.
And did they attach your name?
Yes, there's when you enter, you see my name. It's an inscription, yes.
That's nice.
Like a plaque.
That's nice. You profit yourself.
Yes, please.
I guess. Oh, okay. And tell me, I'm sure you're incredible. Young bono tofa kakra. And then the waiters here. And 15th. That just say, I feel quite young kakran. Into the way. And air shas here. And then abayua all ye be edia bua ne mai. All ye be edia bua empni kro. Aye, freho asante mampon. Because I buy on to me.
My name.
Okay. That's nice. It's a buying to be in your 90. Although so Yamia Shilana or see Obeko na on Tinaman on the whole of Niger on Juno or Beba Fibi Bia de Abua Asante Mampo. Di Pasado, Macasa Ese Yabo Nabaso, Yabonabaso. Can you name 2 other projects? Let's take about 2 also.
Okay.
Or you've lost count of
No.
your own projects.
And then the major project that I'm embarking now is at Tadium Park. You know, right now Mampong we do not have an and Tadium is at the heart of Mampong. And so that's my dream, is to create an astroturf for the people of Sante Mampong.
Oh, so you want an astroturf for them?
Yes.
And which community is that?
That's at the Harpong, inside Mampong, around the lorry station.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. I think I saw that you started developing it.
Yes, I created drains. You know, sometime when it rains, it will rain all the way and cover the whole park and go all the way to the lorry station, flood people's houses. So I started with the drains, the gutters, the systems. I finished that. That cost me around 300,000 cities.
That also cost.
That's the park.
Okay, so there's it. Yo, also say or share so be astroturf. De ama wana e wo e kurodi na
Tadium
sababu ye dia. Astroturf or ye edema wana. But it's not easy getting an astroturf. So how easy or difficult is this project for you?
You see, me and the people of Mampong want me to like slow it down. Don't the turf, because to maintain things is a problem. So they want a park, and I'm like, oh, let's do astroturf so that we can also we also have an astroturf like Aguna and all of the neighboring towns that also have astroturfs, and that our young children can also play on the same turf, so they won't find it difficult when they wants to pursue a career as a professional player.
So at the moment, what stage is the astroturf?
Okay, so right now they don't have any drawings from the assembly, so I called a surveyor. The drawings are done. I'm going tomorrow to meet the surveyor, the assembly, the chiefs, and my foreman.
But why are you coming up with so many projects at the same time? Aren't you having any difficulty or challenges doing so many things at the same time?
No.
Because you started everything this year.
Yes, please.
No challenges?
No.
Really?
Yeah, no challenges.
And the last time, I think I heard about a container you placed somewhere for garbages as well.
There's a bin at the Apostolic, the place that I removed the gutter, and it gets full within a couple of weeks. And
so prior with you, before you placed it there, how were they managing the place?
Well, I haven't purchased a container. The original container is there, and how that 40-old boiler came up is they'll just throw the rubbish there, and nobody will remove it. Maybe they got tired, I don't know, and then it amounted to the 40-year-old boiler. And the assembly Zoom Lion wants me to purchase an additional bin of 45,000 cities, and I haven't done it yet because I already removed.
Oh, okay.
Boiler.
So you've not. All right.
Please.
So okay. So it was that same place you removed the.
Yes, they want me to purchase an additional.
Oh, okay. So Nanaya, having said this, way Diamano Kakran, you know, Diama one line in the upper or ye can say ye remunina and ne ye bedochna. But being beside Nanaya, Sad Diama pa or ye ewo Asante Mampong in the not too distant future, Nkansah, where do you want to see Asante Mampong? Your hometown.
Good question. I want more people to come to Asante Mampong and do business there, invest there. I think we should establish our tourism within Asante Mampong because we have this great river there called Tadiam. So we can do certain shops or restaurants to bring more attraction and revenue into Asante Mampong.
So that's looking into the future.
Yes, that would cut down on the unemployment in Mampong.
And when you go down with all these developmental projects, what do people tell you? Because I know in Ghana, if you start doing projects like this, in some areas they will say, oh, Nkoswahine, Nkoswahima, because we believe that mostly it's the government who has to do this project yourself. So what do people or residents tell you when they see that you are really helping to develop their community? What do they whisper in your ears?
Oh, they keep saying Okoso, Hema, or Nanaya. You should think about becoming a member of parliament. You should think about it.
Oh, that's Ghana for you.
Yes.
I thought as much. They tell you that?
Yes, please.
That you should think of becoming a member of parliament.
Yes, please.
Yes. We love the developments, right? and tell me, when they tell you this, what's your reaction?
Oh, and I tell them to boss it. Like, have patience.
And some may be sad as Ghana the way ebio puntuo ejuma sana obetio nkoswa hene omoba yesi omonkoswa himanka so and say today in the year na manfo ka kire no say abo friend nko hima ne ayi say on chance e kra say all day bia dachi odon so ebetumi akọ branch bi afie and say ti odon so eba na sana depend ya oka ede say omo ento omo buase. But are you there in such ambitions? Or you cross the bridge when you get there?
Yes, please.
You think you can help your community much when you're able to enter the House of Parliament?
I think so. Because, even though an MP, a member of Parliament, you pass laws, but you are also the voice of your constituency. So you're the voice of people. So you should be able to, you are at that level, on that platform, you should more and help.
But do you love politics?
I do.
Ghanaian politics?
I love it.
Really?
Yes.
When did you get interested in politics?
When I was a little girl, I saw Rawlings on television. You see him wearing the dark specs, and
even when you were in the States.
Yes, in the States, and you read an African American magazine called Jet Magazine. You see him inside, or Essence. You feel proud that, wow, in Ghana, this is how Ghanaians look. And even as time went on, we had several presidents, and even the current presidents, I have so many admirers. So I admire so many politicians currently and in the past.
I know you're a member of the NPP.
Yes.
Why NPP?
Why not NPP?
and how did you? Were your parents politicians?
My dad was a member of the party.
Oh, your dad was a member of the party.
Yes, please.
Oh.
And he assisted.
Little wonder.
Yes. And then he also impressed upon me that I should become a national patron. So that's what I am within the party.
Oh, so your dad was actively involved in politics.
He was.
Can I say that?
Well, I would say he was involved with the party. There are several ways and dynamics you could be involved in. Party. You could be like a patron where you, wherever they need you, actually you're there to assist.
Oh, so you're already into politics, more or less.
I would say that, yeah.
Yeah. One day you destined the ambition to maybe go fully into it. So anyway, Nanaya, just before you take leave of us, maybe we can talk about other mundane things.
Okay.
Today I heard that there was a disaster struck somewhere in Ashanti Mampo. Something about lightning also. I've not gone so much deep into it, but I know that there was disaster somewhere at Asante Mampo. I don't know whether you know about that. But let's talk about what happened over the weekend. You are a female or you're a woman?
Yes, please.
Gender. About your gender. Have you done something related to that, or you are not so much into that?
I am, of course. I've given, during World Hygiene Day, I've given female hygiene pads to at least 7 to 10 schools within Asante Mampong. So I bought personal hygiene products and distributed them in Asante Mampong and Kofiase. Yes, please.
You heard about the death of Daddy Lumba.
Ooh.
Are you a fan?
I'm a huge fan.
You're a huge fan of Daddy Lumba.
Huge fan.
And what do you make about, maybe that was the talk of the town last weekend.
Wow.
What do you make about the brouhaha surrounding the death of our beloved Daddy Lumba?
You know, death always brings some type of contention, but I'm glad that there was a funeral service held this past weekend for our beloved hero. But also, it should make us aware that Daddy Lumba was a bit of a private person, and now he has 2 wives. So I think it brings that we should be transparent. So any gentleman, such as yourself or Henny, if you have 2 wives, you should be transparent. And even the one that first started with you with your career is just as equal as important, as even if you're not together as of now.
So on a lighter note, you belong to Team Akusia Sewa or you belong to Team Odobroni?
Both of them, because they both made Daddy Lumba who he is. That's why he wrote those great love stories, talked about death, all parts of the human life. Daddy Lumba embarks all of that.
Would you say you were disappointed in how he handled issues, or you are indifferent?
I'm indifferent. I think sometimes in life we don't think of the future. We think that we're so strong. We don't think anything can happen to us. You know, he should have put things in the will. Shoulda, coulda, didn't do. It's okay. But I'm glad that now there's understanding, because there was an injunction and it has been removed. So I'm glad there's so much understanding now. So it will teach us all to put our things in our house in order.
You follow all this?
Yes. You can ask me any question. If it's the runoff and Pandai you want to ask, we can.
Yeah, so since you're talking about Pandai, what do you think about the way things are going before the close of this month? Because there's an expected rerun. What do you make of all that?
Honorable Matthew, the people want him. He was elected 2014 and he won. Elected 2016, he won. 2020, he lost. 2024, he won again. So that says the people want you. And it's unfortunate that they have to wait almost a whole year later to serve him some letter to say that the seat is vacant. It's wrong. It's disgusting. And I'm so happy that the minority caucus is standing firm with him as a fellow brethren, that this injustice should stop, because the pendulum never stays at one side in Ghana. That's the beauty of our democratic system. It changes. One day is for NDC, another day will be for NPP.
Anyway, once again, if you just tuned in, my guest on the show this afternoon is Nanaya, or Beatrice Owarewa Nanaya Siao. Should I place the Nanaya somewhere in the middle? Or you want it just at the beginning?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
So Nanaya in the house here, Nanaya Beatrice Owarewa Siao. Whether Jonah swallowed the whale or the whale swallowed Jonah, there was a swallow. So whichever way you want it, whether you want to place it in the middle or whatever. So Nanaya, just before you take leave of us, what would you want to tell the people of Asante Mampong,
okay,
and for that matter, Ghanaians at large? But you never addressed that of the Eastern region, or your people are in the Eastern region.
They're there.
Because I know your dad also comes from somewhere around Kufurudi, am I right?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
But now your concentration is at Asante Mampong.
Yes, please.
Yay, mommy's girl, right?
Yes, yes.
So address people at Asante Mampong, and for that matter, Ghanaians at large.
I'll say Ghanaians that we all should vote. If you're not happy on how things are going within our politics, our forefathers fought for our freedom, like the General Afrifa Ya Santawa. So if you don't vote, then you have nothing to complain about. So if you vote, you have a voice. So don't think that without my vote it doesn't count. Every vote counts. So please get out, register and vote, and register for your MPP card or NDC card.
but being in Ghana for so long a time now, tell me, how do you feel about the Ghanaian politics, having been born and bred or having stayed in the US of A for so long a time? Do you get put off by our politics sometimes?
Not really. I see that it's culture. I wish that the insulting would come down, because
you hate insults.
Well, I guess it's part of the territory, because sometimes you're also like, wow, is it true this person took $600 million? I mean, 600 million cities. So you sit back and say, wow, but that's the nature of the game. And so if it's too hot in the kitchen for you, you have to stay out if you can't handle it.
And I didn't ask this. What do you do for a living? If you want to answer that, if you don't.
I'm a farmer, so I have a rubber plantation. I have a construction company with several excavators and payloaders.
Oh, you're a farmer. You're into farming.
I'm farming.
With rubber.
Yeah, rubber. I have. It's in Eastern region, over 200 acres of rubber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Farming. That's good. The next time, maybe you can be selected for the best farmer award, right?
Yes.
Nanaya, it's been nice having you around, and we'll keep praying for you.
Thank you.
Right? Keep on keeping on as well.
Thank you.
And have a nice time.
You too.
All right. Nanaya, Ojaya Kwai Ako, Naonia Ababe Bon Comonti, Asante Mampong for Bodeshia, Beatrice Owaruas, a friend Nana, Asante Mampong for the by now, Moamudim, Jumapa or Yenwo, Asante Mampong, by now the MC Moamudim Nanaya Kra, HM, may Ubi a young to Juma Sadia, yes, and your fruit, your panel or no. Ena ye piano enti nanaya Asante Mampong hima anase bi adehye ena yene no twetwe nkomoi ena aya juada bosumi bronya bosubi ne de toso dunum edene afina na ekoda wie yen kakrakra ye kukuru na high na chasa kakrakra ye de badu low, but still na NPP de ni low ewum, because kopem January 31st ye be choose ye flag bearer no de agrona so twan agro was so twan ye ginem na ye candidates no crowd be say bro ya no mo be di bi di omo ani bedi abedi no so wani ense wo ka kire enti ene nkomo pi wa hadoma ye bedi ye na ajimai ajimai ena atnase ye ne no eba betoa nkomo no so na menton ade kakra na yenko yenim ye ton ade dia na otwea herbal powder ena me kanfo ede amau ene awie otwea herbal powder so usisi ye oya na wapebi extra kwan wa usisi ye oya koko de hawo ebia usisi maye mre ana se bema na nsan no wa untumi mpawa be kan wote ase enkola pon every school aba uyem etwakuro ne friend say ulcer ana se oba wa fichiko enso enkoyia na wape otwea herbal powder bi na so de adi juma ne a woman say wobɛyɛ nsuo dide nsuo a kwasi broni say warm water woyɛ warm water na wabɔmɔden ade ɔtwea herbal powder yi bi agum wode powder no gum a wabɔ no gbona na afi ahyase ɛyɛ widie no mu adwuma ɛfa wo minima na ɛwura widie mu ko sisi mu siesie wo kama while to say yes things are knocking things into your friend ɔtwea herbal powder wopɛ bi akyira kwan ya mepacha okɔ Gabson ɛyɛ shop hɔ ɛwɔ Koforodua onsa ɛbɛka bi Cap Herbal ɛnso ɛwɔ Sunyane House of Drugs ɛwɔ Ashaban Buachi ansa ɛwɔ Cape Coast Nana Buachi Herbal ɛnso wɔ Tema wokɔ ɔdom gyina onsa bɛka ɛdro bi ato from ahomatrofo so number de 0591 565 557 0591 565 557 ofrena obejoso ubetumi nso afre 0550 639 037 ofroma omo ebeje oso Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix pebigu nsuo meka say kra madensan meka Gary ho asem okomado Gary a kona kope Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix nkatie die milk nie Gary no so ye kama sugar kakra to suit your taste into Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix Gary no yawo Gary bi aya na just say good to say as Gary no cry wu but we no there kwasi bro ni say crispy Gary to say o wie ye grow we the nsuo ka ho so to say tasty yummy Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix kona ko pebi na say soaking no Kivo 4 say aye easy no an say oto ya packaging no bibia ewo adaka ketuenum na oso wahase edi nsu agu ho na wudi ya woni mokonso ho ye friend Kivo hot pepper Kivo mokosho eno no nso no de ohia ne se obeto bi agu o kitchen wodi go kitchen stew na abeyo enkwan bi na abeyo oti anu ana wodi egum na said your aye Kivo hot pepper you taste pepper hey o my research omo aye research into Kivo hot pepper no will taste pepper edwane se odi bi egu eye won kwan ene stew no na bibia aye kaba enti sade abeka no agyeman ewa ha ai ene agyeman wa ha komo pi ene wo ho menim sa agyeman so ye dadi lumba fano so no so onye dadi lumba fano dia wa ha eye kwandai rinran no so no eho ensem ewo ho si say no campaign a ekokoko so no agyeman so ayobia o keen interest in fact member of the Eyeba Obia team or keen interest ewo campaign matters do emu si say no less than 50 days na ye Kwaku toaba January ending 31st year until si say no so do ejinemu papa amongst others ma efidie no enna he na yankwadi agyeman mema wakwa abadwumadi so
no okay mejo so
na wapo mu etisen
awrade adom ne abusuafo mpa ebo me ho ye pa
yeda yame ase. How was your weekend?
The weekend was stressful and very busy. But ending Kremonia Banyisi ne yerewu kase Kremodak na was ya basa weekend na minu ya ba konso me tukwa na nikuna free mu nti ono nso no nikunu no na weekend ni ye ne yi nti na me ya nsi e wokro no abuhia minu ya ba ye friend ya nikunu Kwaku Buachi weekend ni ye ne yi mefa akonya nso ma da busuafo a umbeja ye ma ye kura ne chikura ni nyina ase ya de obi ase mikase mbudia ade bechi but all I will say is enkura no ne ma ni nyina wo mo da obi ase se o mo bae no mba ebeboae unfortunately ye gusu a ye we no ana minu aba kunsu ekunu free mu ndi weekend no na ayensim bebre na ahadwen but yes nyame ne dema nyame no ana oje ndi de bisi bia e be ma nyame na ya to aso sa ndi weekend ide keke so obusaya it wasn't that happy but it was hard work and so busy a weekend for me. Yeah.
Okay. Ajman.
Okay.
Na yaka weekend ho awie na chese wo the weekend no that the lumba the no the na onam ho no mu be.
Me te the na ekoso but seriously I couldn't me am masibi. But as interested party. Na me timi nu aba ni de na sinyina na me de ma sofa 80 de ekoso e wo stadium. Ya ye pon me nu aba na yi no. Na me nya wo kakra me nu Ken Von Dorina because Lano United States, you know, where the former county board chair, General County, Wisconsin, Waba on Swabahanma or Babesra, Africa. Currently is with me in Kumasi here. Or Minjo Kumasi and you may know what Semiba. Now, maybe no Nami Homo said in Musiti and you may know Namo Stadium. So okay. I saw what went on. Saturday and you Sunday and you I've been here into the course of me.
Okay, maybe a tree, Rebecca, and the whole assem.
Sure.
Now, campaign matters. Dina Ekro, Aja, a Baumia campaign, dear ye. They said, yeah, Breno, I asked one. So when you have repair, made him say, oh, northern region, right?
Mamemfa enchia enikabia indinkaima Ghana mampenyi dada His Excellency Nanado Danko Kufuado obema beyibi wa meyeni nyina at all times Madam Fuye kan say adia wo hu say edi Africa nya say yepeni nyina aprekupe asi de bia yehweni nyina aprekupe nti ya na ema enipa yibia ntimi nkase we de wa yibi so na afi ye de wonyeye ebe kata de wa yeso na ama akofansin bibraba. Other than that, Nkananado Danko Kufuado would go down in the history of Ghanaians. In fact, we were mampenina obaye obabiye bima o my Ghana papa nti debia mitnasia mechiano na masiru nyame shira man se onyame ma no kwatinti na ontimi ntnase na omfa ne nhwe de o my Ghana de bekwa akosie eso mechiana na Danko Kufuado Maminchia na bedi echiri Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Ghana mampanyi abedi echira obeye Ghana mampanyi nyame si yenka nokure enhihye ya wo hihye ye emwa wode boa ne wura ema wotimi ye na adwuma no is incomparable comparatively amampanyini abako you can see say obi anye bibia enipa bia sebi mpanyin say enipa bone fompo no won kaida so mampanyin abedi akiri bia wa bia must have done something unique ana wona kwemo but yesi ahimpuchini ebi de bia echi many fredi ene de makinkan in kratemu ababisi abre yisu ide yemse mampanyin abedi akira Ghana obaye obeye adwuma ema visibly obiye hu ni say waye adwuma pa de ama my Ghana de ene Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia enti babia obia mechia no maka chen say nyame no a wo di Shadrach Meshach ne Abednego eduru babi omuduru ye no say nyame na wonso Dr. Baumia mu no onton koso emfane nante abra enkase ewo kwamu a wonan bitia so na se ebia ewo na nyame na amfane nsi akonkon na omfane ko afana nyina na oma ne nkunimdefo ultimately ye media disrede beto MPP abusuaku a ya boana me abontoa ene wo mu a omuti no nyina se empanyi se peku na me di ne hyew esere wo mu wo me yenye ne prekupe na yenye nso ma enya akono ma obi ya yenkwa agina ne ebua enti media se disrede atu manim se papa na obo manim Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia okuta akomapa de bia meka se yedi ana se yedi obi penko ade a metimi akase na wo ya brantie eti se ye freno Dr. Baumia no wabro na su atwa efisi obi a no waba be deputy governor ewo Central Bank buhwe ne entitlements a waka article 71 office wo dese ho ekire se wono nanka oko wodi na saketu a ogie ebeko wu nti se ni pabiti sei ne se ono opa no ho se di nyankopon ka kire obi se opese obi di machi apa wo ho opa no ho se opese obebe koma ehiafo nti wagya yedia na openi nyina ho aba betene se oba beko amaya minua okun biye ne ho a wobetimi aka atwo se wo humobroni mobo echen de Dr. Bawumia ye in 2008 say or resign from Bank of Ghana say oba beboa MPP amiasia konkuden yetimi asanje o minesu. There is no fight ebia enye eko a edisika be share wonsem enye ko a edintuma be share wonsem patana montu bi wo hodomo a eya na mon say ye Christopher yi. How much has Jesus given to us? Yesu abre ya tareda abre ntuma da but ni moja no a wode begu ho e wo Calvary cross no so e ma ne beje ye nkwa no we value say eye ade edi mu a enipa bia ntimi nyama yeda nti ubo Yesu dina no asori akonya so equally nyame nem nipa mu na ye adwuma. So there are sacrifices a emfa aduane emesi wo table so straight but nyame si enka no kore eye tu hu acha ubenye nipa baako sei ena ombetimi ayese adwuma no. Enti if Dr. Bawumia etimi apa ne ho ewo yidie mu sei aba beduru tebia campaign ya wonam mu ye toda kola na gye se wokosere ena wodi akoma delegates ni say me ba kakra menyani a na hu say oyobi a wapa ne ho say wo ba besuma hiafo. And I've always maintained say double key obi a ne ni abre say ope o man bi a chichire no eye obi a opese wodi mudi eka wa nkasa woni padua ho se de be ya obetimi atutu wa na moye obi a obeka a kire o se me boa me na memo aduane adi bia wo paakoa ompa obi aboa. Anybody who promises you say if you do this for me I will make you rich or paakoa ompa obi asum no, let the person give you competitive edge. Ahodia wa nkasa adi bitutu anamon e wo wiase se ona obi na obi nawa what the make no we free in your mind as long as otokoso eda obi no we akwa. You can be a perfect slave. Obitimi aya akwa sika wo nsempa well fed hungry man onim say anipa no obi a wedidi amen so kom de no ya man aduane de yipa but kom de no. All those things are there and you never know. There are well fed hungry men in Ghana here and they are slaves to politics. And if politics is not there, their lives is shaky. Into only ye bibia na dwene nyina ne say sometimes when I go on in an argument with even some of our friends in MPP, now the whole of the concentration of the argument is on say the be win election, say the be win election. Say I ask myself, say nipa we is he ready to help Ghana? Because it's not always how we will win the elections. It is always about how we can help Ghana. Elections in India say ye can't de womu chire Ghana for say ye was ye na say ye call about womeness so muntumaya so be it and but they can no krenchiri nipa say ahane wo ahane pese ye de moko. What did they make sure no mumma kanya ho ne ye no munko ho. If they insist on staying poor, let's allow freedom to rule. So did they make sure no. But I believe say enipa ye tokoso no enipa behunu no kure every kuntumpa na ye discussing more, and time will bring justice to some of those things that we've been discussing. I mean him say nyaminti enipa beto akoso abo alaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e man de nani to ade hunu aba beto dwamae mame mfa nchia ma wonu abo si Kyeremanteng bunsu eye enkane so amemra hye bedwani a wo ye Dr. Bawumia campaign no national coordinator wone ne nam ewo baby a okoye Upper West Regional omukomu omawi Upper West Regional sese omaba Northern Regional omo to aso edi afiri hono minuanom a mo Northern Region nyina abusuafo. I'm greeting you this afternoon and I'm extending my appeal to you that Dr. Bawumia is in the Upper West Region. Please do as much as possible to receive him in as warm as you can. As warm as you can, please do your best to receive him and vote massively for Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Not because he's a Northerner, not because he's a Muslim, not because he's a Christian, but because he can do it. He can produce better leadership for the nation and he can do it better than any other candidate. All our candidates are competent enough to have helped the NPP. But from me, I believe Dr. Bawumia saw above everybody. So the people in the north, please, we are appealing to you. We are appealing to you. do justice to these elections and let us go once and for all. January 31st, let Dr. Bawumia win this election and move on. Kiki, Mami Fan Chama WONTUMI, the champion chairman, Bernard Nkubu Siakon, and I know me who send what bar and said, and I was very happy. Me free of Richiba and not even his picture. Me who baby ada and me who no na many ajipa me fancy amane baby will be Dr. Nana you were free. I will continually say medana si unyami shirani bebre minuanuma o makanyina honorable sampai Dr. Mr. Simon Osemensa former regional minister me fancy amo munyina minia mamemfa me last nchia ema minia ufri America ma ba be srame ye minia Ken Bondarin one ne yele lew o ma free America abesrame ewo o ma
na no mutitwi
no let me
yeah God I'll catch you the problem today.
Okay, so let me extend my special sincere greetings to my brother who's been visiting me from the United States of America, Wisconsin to be specific. I visited him not a while ago, and he's also here to reciprocate that gesture. So I'm extending my greetings to him and his wife, Leo.
Yeah, to educate so Kitima Herbal Center, Miss No, yeah, quite edibly, honorable Banahine Ewaha, me, yeah, quite edibna, Watson and Kano, Kitima Herbal Center, Mr. Kona, Kopo Mechina Quine. Kitima Herbal Center, and now we are reboni bia, say a real wood dean Quadia Mensru, we are could do Kitima Herbal Center. Omobetene te ediamao. Kitima Herbal Center. Yare be me say ye yare boni and debu yare boni biana. For when ni echre honum. Ebi nso kra na nansa ojonso tumu se ojonso a wote yaw pa. Ebi skra eye eba wase honum no tumu se wote yaw ewo ho. Oba wa himfi honum problems amana nse wadi enje kra for when ni echre honum. Yare bia efa ye ojonso twa anase empo no nam yare boni bia bibia wasa area ho bia for ani kire ye Kitima Herbal Center. Omo ewo sepase gaw kwan no so odoma sepase gaw yen career kwan no so ho e na obehu Kitima Herbal Center ntisa tietietia e na wiase e wo media je omo telephone number from no mo nkire oba bi omo question bia apeso obisam bia no so ombeya no e dia mam number no e 0246 914717 0246 914717. Sam Mr. Bajman Chad Honorable Kwaku Banahine ewo fi hado ene ewie na Honorable Kwaku Banahine former insuta okra wa ya secretary central I hoye secretary central. Honorable mema akwaba
yeah keke
Honorable Mafiu
see I'm a musica ba
Honorable Honorable
on shebe that's my two come by DJ Jedi Petri na see how come was about 21 times let me just say you go by would create huza would Canada ba nche
Honorable now where there
I say to jam kesi adaroma etima bedru ha dia wona mo no jese ye ya ka nyina ye Ghana dwenjene ene ne mampani ka so be ya wontumi ya ntse ndi for mo bro kura bro mo no mo ye ya na all nature is against them ene e bompa se bedru on Ghana fo nyina ne beda ho se ne na ye ni da ho no na yomu ye etimi atu abadi etia homo na Ghana fo mampania be de kire da Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia abaje amana na obusa msa ma mfa kwenye so na mfa inshira kese na na ase to abio santemara ise wontumi de wontumi a wa sante region TSC inshira ohene na menche mampani dada na dan Kwaku fuado eni babia mfimi nukura mai na nurse fo ne teacher fo eni party fo bia sebisebio nneɛma baako mmienu bi nti ɛde abufuo ka sɛ nkɔto aba wo mafe no na akamfoɔ ka sɛ da abɔnkyerɛni bɛwuo no ihu no tente ɛtra hɔ ma nkɔfoɔ di ntorɔ saa mfa ma ɛnyɛ sɛ na animdwa kwa mfa nkyia nkɔma baabi wɔ biara na bɛdi akyire nso ma mudu bawomia meka to me nua agyema ne deɛ so sɛ vice president aba Ghana aba yɛmmɔ nkɔkora deɛ nso na nti na ntetu yɛ to ɔba abakɔ aba akɔ aba yɛbudi obiara toto no ho saa bere yi a ɛnyɛ yie na ɛnwanwa sɛ yɛsɛ aboa bi kawa ne firi ntoma mu nipa anaano no mu a di n'akyi ɛdi ne ho adanse ɛka ne ho sɛ mpa no bebree ɛso adan Judas wotie nsɛm a ebi nom ho ka ɔmo kiti platform no yɛ sɛ ɔde napko ba napko no nso wɔntimi amfa ama nso nya no korɛ tiki akyikire nsɛm bebree wɔ so wɔkye dollar ntimi a ni wa nso first 3-4 years a ne ɛwɔ ba mu no dollar no ni ahoɔden we say sɛbsɛbi amanfo betwe ndi si nkyɛn a bi wɔyɛ constitution bebree nti aseɛ de obi ɔkɔ lawyer wo wote asɛm a wɔka na wo saa adwere wo sɛ no nim sɛ the constitution no wɔnkan anaasɛ ɛnima mmienu da sɛ propaganda boapayɔ anaasɛ level of intelligence no ɛwɔ fam ɛbi sɛ Ghana mampania bi di akyire constitution bibiara no mu a wo sika korabea no so tumi he's not a minister de wutiti sanso ni bia ne kagu nkrofo trimu na ya kagu ye hufi ne kagu ye hufi no ne mama mfo bufuye yesa mabudu ba omia oya djuma pa ti fanchi akese nko na mfa bi nkoma na yere so uyi mampani yere kwadu ajuma wa firi mu nyankopon fa ne currency yi na anu yi Ghana bakoze mu unya okampodo nyanye first lady mbo we are second lady nti second lady for the kikabo mu wonya oba bia o Ghana o te politics ase na onim kasa no kasa yi nti ono so me fanchi akase nkoma na me nchi acha ma wontumi nsuo be ye bo dan ntimi kusi aga efiri se ensema amadi kokot ze mu ni adanse die bia na nye ne nwa kora de na ban baako obi hu asem wo ho na so won de sika no tua kakra ntie nya no e prosekwa na obi nso de wonni nyina so kora na akwache
aso ka so we kire kula so wan
aban baako
no na ekire
enkrofo mama kwan mu digala e wo kwan mu ha wo Ghana ha na ne obi o large scale concession o si achino anakiki
ene yes at wa east we go against a year court order be galam saying same beauty ya jailing na say 8 days at wa east MC ya jailing 8 days for amount for going against a court order it's ya jailing MC the 8 days
into
kids gloves
into oti eho mo friends say kantabako no better na somebody beko prison to kodidi no asamba enti enema nkoyie kura na wodi anigina ese ko hebi kurum ko birem ni woku ye time ya nanka ban disika to aburo ma bo fast stock fo nti aburo no muntu peja ene metie se no kura de yesi mampani akofa buro be Ghana to framona ne de aba te kuafo buro yi ye nto yo kan e boa me so meboa na kwa se abura ne 2002 esie hwan ya 350 kro mu nyankofo mo mbeto na manfo ho papa ho sa o mafia dankwa o bai no so koku metum kotum 120 ye fa 480 e kra ku se 3000 ba ne de tuzo di Ghana fo afi mampani nya beje akiri na ya kache ma wontumi se on shaden because say kan ye what to say yesi be o mu peso o mutu mampani nya so peso otu gold no wa say nipa mi no be e claim ownership anawnt ye
say no de na manso ho kura dada
no claim ownership and so yes will be needed the question. And dear Kakasasri in her, na me folk conyers, so the must say, young crowform but to about delegates, no police executives, and the constituency executives, and the coordinators, and council of elders, and the patrons were ye Kwaku twaba, near Srom, and trod the uncle for be Umbacos wedding trust. I been me myself, Tietium, and so no one or to yet them. And now ye hunter good cassette in chum. So the consequences about growing to me winning. Babia could draw a smoker. As I know Mampany, Sisi or this way, or any campaign, Babia no as a more come. And so buy 24-hour economy. Ya mutu nurse for ne teacher for so before mojuma ya mutu in fact ne kuwa do kura sa fa o mo na ndisi for kan opam bebe kwetena fi ntimi mfa oba on fa adwuma bia da du bia essence no onye consistent with asema work and ni ye no ayedin nti momo bia medi ntro na na no mu di ye ni bi aha ye ne chinchem asema kan so ni nyina so Teniu, a semo nipa na ekano, uninyina so ko duru house, yey! Modi 2 minute mama number ye we see a broker yen to be organ hada. And so koto asase also the year phone. Went me anye. Keke teniu, oto asase so the year phone. And cross afa who did ye kwa water. So person yes ka dia twu fre kwa yemu. Enti nie police for enti nie. Ni oba na dwene ne se o se constituency bia inya mema ne ma ho meka mema ne ma akamfo ka mema ne ma ni odun se subotomu a eden epeja anya ba akofo mko na wosika asabizabio obakuru a na obia to sano ene akamfo kan so mu hia kuru no a wonum fom mamudu ba omi so be ma appointment ni bia so na hodi mko a dia 3000 to 7000 o de ma party for constituency bia ebe mu du ekese mbenya mema ne ma obro no so asemba ametimi eden akohwehwe omo amamaboa. The whole idea is Mampany Kufo or MPP muno or the health about good health. That was the policy. Nti ma ko kwa health insurance yejuma. So anko da na ewo mu na kuwa de ba nso de school ba. And also this school eden. E ba ya no ba o mu ntimi sustain. Hwese na no ko da ekotro so hwe afi years for say I said the street in a country of almost as a Nkansah. So, Gumosiano, is a CPT or secondary schools in baby is between, around the country between 600 and 1,300, depending on the school cry a day, or on a free no way. So, between 600 Ghana cities, free no way. Yes, I know the subsequent a journey at the Mankodan. Mamudu Baumia say, if you have good health, na your good education there abeso create wealth ene ebuchia nti wono na dwirimu no se de mampani ni mano na Ghana for tomana we should create at least 300,000 millionaires and 30,000 billionaires ene nti no ngofo bi o manya sika bi o party den ko mega so munyina o mo mpene so ze ba kutaka na bisu kutaka ho na pepa de onkoka ho enti ema police for ntiase mambudu ba me wadwen papa ade mawo nti yentuma no wasi oba obekiti data for welfare eni obo hot maden ko anya bi ozo anya bi obuzo so ba na mienu akodi ni pa ba ko obuzo ko ni ba bi ko na asam ye den eko ebi abonso ne executive so no onya fine ndi e ba kra ebu amade but you have the welfare data I wo hwa obi tenga obetimi eden se mia bibi so no hu se sto kwa ma bepo so omo hia scholarship ni omo pe police ni omo pe suje now qualify e dru hono ne for test message kokko fele form ne ma obi umpe we de na pe ya mama mu ne Ghana som atimi aba form so do the God with your hard work obetimi anya bibi aye e wa MPP na mze we and I said, near Tiasia say a party no Ghana, na ne suntro se enye ne kro se obi nko ba akopa wo wi ni da obi ani Ghana we Rollins or hand over man ho obi ani wa attempt so akwakoto aba no akopa win ye 1992 constitution by obi ani ho na si atom Mamudu ba omi awie ono so kra de nkrofo bi kodi om komo kokko ma pipia bonte se would open ye na adwene da hopa obetima ye ndem ma omia na opekeka de a fa koma ni pafoforo na Mamudi intrinsic value leadership your intrinsic value and etimi boa ahwe na ko to pack bu na ko pa se foforo and the aba enti Mamudi yesre kana mamu ye executives no omhwe Mamudu ba omia ne ento aba no mfamane sia se so obi so asoma ono so wasom pa yom so mom pri nyina ngobia se me ne me ko metimi adibi kege me was kana me ko tua 4 million me de ko tua ndi e kache police station for esremo umie di Ghana for abro abaya yetui obu ha ndi for kro ye campaign man se motoma no sa no me ya alan so what the buy better man na what the ten afi onu agina ye no monkotoma no no man san kotoma no ma daada no so ndi ebesre entuma na Ghana for dodo no ape e ma wudu ba omia aka 9% no obetim di asoso na enhwe yi
when ye be ko ye dibna ye re adamates ba me pese ye nhwe video bi normally I don't do this, but it's trending on social media. Internal politics are a honorable ne ajamaye kan wansam ya. And ne honorable Kennedy a compare kwe Japan a grante interview war despite media UTV right. Now as I didn't send you about Dr. Baumia. You say almost share they exchange greetings, they smile a lot, almost can't assume some. But an insane be air trade. The medium say be a bigger for no love a minute and I say be a they will gloss over it.
DSC 2013 2023.
You can survive with anything. Many of more time. But I know interest I was home Korea banu.
So what kind of Korea abemo? Mamimbi said, do you believe in structures no say na?
I believe in the structures, but last minute. Easy for no committee in a
underground.
Yes.
So we
party security sir. Obo Obia Obabejina because Ombeka that don't be gone. They come Papa Kofi.
Honorable Ken, I say among aspirants in Yanano. So who kasa na se bia I mean the 10% course on near there. Who reflected on a BSc 2013 2023 maybe anya would day doesn't mean say in a way no Emma what harbor some kind of bitterness be against Dr. Baumiana.
Me no one that they cry. Me life no he doesn't exist.
Hey.
Because he is existing okay. That's how I see myself. What do you say? Me abro ye munye nyina wo hwechire but I just don't want to say anything. Me obi odidi matembia onim. One day, Assembly C, our President Akufo-Addo fie, the boy Papa Bidin, now Obianio, if you were the next day, no more post to him, so okay. But, me thought Obia some ancient trip.
Okay.
Madam, what is your trimmer? Ube wuntem.
So, doesn't mean
that as some shame trip. Me come, we are my free.
Doesn't mean say after the primaries and on a Dr. Baumia Winia, will you campaign for him?
The last time I campaigned, the real WONTUMI for a phone, I can't thank you. No, who said it didn't matter. Yeah, they were insulting me. Maybe call round, and my parliamentary candidate, baby, I'm a call. Obi Odin Kura, Napo. I took him to my warehouse, and your man by the chair. Now, our young boys, Omu Dimatem, semi-man campaign.
Honorable Ken, unyi ni say womo asebi omo bedi watem na eyo omo su sebi omo beka say
enyo omo bedi na ti
eni say yan say
na ye decision makers
recently ye share ye mame na toshi and ye mo spell out doesn't mean say we were behind her until e make kasa
na toshi nyo na ne ngam me no nafo
But say they was switch come.
Was switch no me or nama nama. Me wouldn't be a boy. Me in social media.
Okay.
Me in news. On send them bad and me be sorry. Me can't be crowd. I stay focused.
To be TV so any way for your eyes and for your ears only. Sometimes they are not you will be confused. You see them exchanging greetings, almost can be almost a year two, almost a coba. They are not just for the cameras and but Ajman, way and Abia, if you want to comment, fine, won't comment just now be move on. What can we pick? They will say.
Let me get serious with MPP for Omania Brise, Omopese, Omoboa MPP. Personally, benefits a minye for MPP Moyaka Klebi. What did they mean? Personal benefits a minye for MPP Moyaka Klebi. Menijia me one war politics muni na ni say, me who say MPP a yibi ama mobro hum fubi. What did they mean? Inti mi hu nipa or ye juma no ufrakuma pemu ye juma ma MPP. What did they mean? Ayana manage inti me Dr. Baumia, I love him from the bottom of my heart. What did they mean? Not because say a kesikani and kwa me Kwaku dinechia. Me ko New York me Piers Brock. Ene ne wo. Me Alexander McCubin. Ene ne wo. Me Richard Branson. One Virgin Airlines ye dia. One Virgin Voyage ye dia. One hotel a me die me ada me catch was a one ne da ho. O mampanyin John Dramani Mahama kwa wana no wada. Inti minka se mi pesikani bi asom no. Never. Mi pesikani asom na me wona mfo mu wosika papa. Omo own property ewo Manhattan ewo Chicago.
Enti o ka Kwaku si.
Ye me ka akusi ni say MPP for ema yemfa akomapa endo ye party. Yemsom ye party no Dr. Baumia has shown exceptionally ewo ni nimdie mu ewo ni nyansen matu ho ache mu ahofama mu bibia mu se e basa ye kura ni papa ye titi ni papa akura no amana yo kandinia. He's an excellent person. There are other excellent person ombe ba Dr. Baumia. What did they make sure no? But at the moment he is perfectly fit for it. Me ni any other thing ebitie ewo bia no obi kasa Adiaba Kupeneti, you don't have to listen to every lengthy talk to make a summary of it. There be yes, I won't mean progress or blabomoda. Say what a lecture theatre clane say will be my lectures, and now say oko speech bianes will be tia. Just one word from Nipanano.
Well, sir, that is your what cycle, but to the general
that is and didn't be a catcher.
Same say people out there saying no more.
And one American. Se obi kasa me say kasa ba ko pese ya betimi afina no aba no e betimi a change wa blabo ana se e betimi a kire wo nipa kro esu pote de woye. What did they make no obi a okan ye ho onka omu, and consistently that man Kennedy Japan have been saying omu. He knows where he's coming from. MPP for ye omu. Right? And if Dr. Baumia does not exist,
Omo as in Abatuolo. Mama,
that is not true. That is not true.
Because America say yes, we know the old, but Omo 8 you know. I mean,
Womo. When Nanadu was in government, no Womo Krona Anoka, Womo MPP for no. And he's not the person who says, Jimmy MPP for Jimmy Kraya and one say, or no belong to MPP. And I want it. Want is Akasa. Said the MPP for see Jimmy for Yam Kwasia for Yana a yen one was say, or no will belong to MPP. Or no cry away MPP ni. And consistently a co-opposition and a woman wabemu. So why would I worry myself? I could know be our own kind of home. And a politics moody I'm experienced enough. Say as a bobby to me, I say, with young woman. Meaning enough to know, say, you were as a boy, almost with young woman. your NDC for or my home so me MPP for and they've been together with us in Omukulani Yababa Omutimi Didi. Baby, equally, we may have MPP for our more NDC Munzo. So it's a political game in Nipa Bibri. And me and Yaman say Ubi Kasa na oya reference to Womwa. And Yaman so did they make you know? Why would you tell me say? Would you do what Indian one Namhana wo Namhanti, the oye enya de wo ye, but the Udi Dr. Baumi Chidi, one of the Debia or nona. Asian Gunas one ye. Does that make sense? Ubi a poor man penine di, what binimu duru no. The Udi watching the one Namhana one number into Okra Unti no. Na the Udi Dr. Baumi Chidi, Dr. Baumi Nation to Kutu Power Simbi Obekembiemu. Is that your rate of thinking? This is childish.
But me enjoy masters into where the empacho adjectives the solo down. It's here okay, over Kapan, I mean call noble, I mean tail.
Oh yeah, me call Pandai
na brief long Pandai. Okay, what do you honorable? Your thoughts on the course of the yin free hold crown.
Okay, wait on me say I'm my answer so.
Bawo say yeah honorable mo kase mayen so social media trending here no mo so a edi achi na say bi omo e wo party no no yeah I wonder how they feel about such utterances.
Honorable Kedapo says in the video na mo yin ma modi. Is it the first time or kasasa we feeling any shared vision, any ownership? A bomber bibia, ela se be kwe dum na se be kwechi. Na okaku no ho. Edu ba bia na enya dia na oyi. Eko so benefit ho pass na obia. What you say? You see inconsistency in the way na wakasa. Lady Nibusa answer, who believe in the system na ekoko yejuma. O say ane. Onya ka ani wi ano asadan so so mbewi. Adi a wo gidi wo mu no so be wiem na e say ma me ni bi o Bible mu a Solomon the time no ba ko na ni ana ho no ko da ne ba so tie ni o bi se de na ana ho na ni ana ho wa hunu oba no nyansa wa hunu oba no faso wa hunu se de da ha che ene ba no no twa bia na jo no da no suku no ena ba ko so do kokra ne dia ma de chi ade chi o si enku kola ni nyina enku da ni nyina no hene Solomon se sa dia mi ku mu nyina tinani je no hene hu se za won wa mu ani ana ho na oku mu ba na nya sa particular contest ya ye ku die si engrati interview nka so mu asemo tin you se enya oni nipa ba ko e ma mu ni ba mu yanko ane ko meeting no ne nipa foforo wo ho ne sa na ka ne dia nyo no ne bigira bontin se slide e di wuntumi nsam aba bontin no atwe no ho sa nyansa yesu akoto atwene ye party phobia ancrophobia tata mo ndi u vise amanfo ka so ka ho no ndi eno so yen ka so no a tieni o MPP fo a bie na fo ne ho ni fo tata mo ancrophobia so no a ne se kire no ti anyintum u ye panimo die mate mante. It's a quality of a good leader. Say yes, we need to contract. So we pink for sympathy ni no yes I never about party for an two man on Tiasi. I told her now Baba we are now baby dia faso. Obie ni ho ko wi aba we mu. Se be wi man kama mu ba me onye campaign, kan yiri nye campaign, kan itim ye nye campaign. Kan krono no ani adwune ka ni wo wunku a ohu adwamne ye akamfo so zaya na campaign ba omia ye ni muda ho campaign na yire ye muda ho party fon so agensem entro bebre amanfo die nyina bible so be hu nokro na mo nya fa hodie. This is not the first time and now no mante President Kufuor mema mu so dance so kokore.
Oh, so ya plan say Nancy Obenhu no more chia kama Nancy Kufuor fie. They were all there. Now you tell us on Baumia doesn't exist.
No, I say he doesn't exist in his mind, and it is up to him Tio, you better ban baby in party for the drone one, or is it still my dream? To better madam. You to be catching nipa. I said, you just want to bobra. Eh, who can't go mabo me, bobra. Sika on any the money butcher and for be deep, bobra. Abrabotine. Tine. I hear you in Vanka who's pampa, a bobra. You can say any pen doesn't exist for you. A perception. One catch now, you don't say. I can't afford to run no idea won't say about me or we on your summer. Some man cried and go for super who said, oh, hawk, you dear. Into it, they make us say, and who here say, I better draw back to a boa. And you bring a bar, or be able to me, I can't say baby. But when you say first time, okay, I said 2023 no more. Papa, by habit to 2 months and to my ye party in Pedifo, I cry got the division in Babet Trust and this room. So as anti this room. And one is said to a decade kitchen as anti mine. In their cast and 10 kai. As anti kai, I can say, we drew her pat. Now, Buska John Quadia mobile bitna. A drew say PBBI, now betting me, Enka baby of it. What is the engine chim and papa? I'm so quite able. And Tia Hadrian, so will you cry as a worker more air light? Me just so about me. Be one can some of it, Macan. So I damn a mood about me, but we near Baden. Also, or about 20 or we near, or less than I find. Near all kind, not to she asked me, okay. Not to she asked me, okay. Yeah, no one, not to sing quite deciding a day, a common find a not to sing quite decided. What I say? If you cross this car, the crop, I may approve or parliament, and I don't watch it. Constitution and Henry Cassa, economic management team, Chiska. A finance minister in this caba. Now, your friends about me, when I appointed finance minister. There's a letter to the effect that Mamma no one money. Now, council about me, I'm concerned, Mammy and Jacka. Could this untrue is 1 year? Bomiana Moye, then there was one too. Ain't the double standard? The leader be a double standard than you mean be I no money at all. To me, them feel say, Obia when treats, Obia, our dear warrior, my police is for no who. Neither some better and as someone to me. We are moody, Mahmoud Bomia. So wait to me, we are moodia, and can none your trouble in give you. A trillion to Mahmoud Bomia, a baton of French near 2 years be able to be Ujina.
And check Kitima Ebetnas, but Ajman, your thoughts on the can die because I don't so. ANSMP.
Okay. Before I send my cup and dino, let Dr. Baumia know from today. Say, Bible say, Unu binya sem. Na okobo okandi obeke biya. Nese, ompesu bitia. Bunama memuni, oshia kenede Japan opekla monchia. Wachiana mwonye so wonye ubia wo akoma pebia ma no open wo shiana mwonchia no after all Yesu no wone bonsam ya aka aya aka nya de boni eduru baby stage bia
oh some kra we ne ma me introduce ye unity
eduru baby a enipa bi wo ma se wasi obi a wati na wo ka kire se ada ye beto aba no so wo mu di agora wo mbenu wo mu second de Japan se wo ye be ma pa da na beto aba no mi nu ehun na ko be wu se ehia fo bi ye foke
boko
edieni
about just a few moments on Pandai, your thoughts.
Pandai no okay on my animal guas on my enchichaya yashishi free the 4th Republic and in Emua a free 1992 abepim samri pan ya democracy in Masi I will form I didn't America sa I couldn't America sa and say a year parliament a year institutional and no one more democracy a democracy because say you will military rule the executive arm no the judiciary will be there even under military rule what did them journal sana say you authoritarian rule move executive arm no judiciary will ebe even the 4th state yajiatum media no will still be there and so be the only arm free mu pe ni akasa kabi ma min kabi enye adwuma eye parliament enti se aban de nsa keka judiciary normal from time to time executives need to meet the nsa keka judiciary because omu na appoint omu executives na nkasa ku omu ho a time to time obi anim say sa need to misi but se ko ba say the independence of parliament no say ye free parliament in na parliament in be rubber stamp we are no longer living under democratic rule say oh my Ghana any democracy in here practice no any democracy no the speaker of parliament si to abama no na oye mrahye bedwani a the constitution states say e wo se oye obi a obetimi aye agina ntamo pepepe enti ye mani free mrahye bedwamu wo na yakwa akoto aba wonachi yakwa by election wonachi di nipa foforo abehye nanan said the be speaker no obetimi agina mu pepepe. Is this the same speaker of parliament and I know what Timika Chere Ekufuado say oye number 3 ono awini is this the same speaker of parliament abambabi and I know what Timitana parliament ekase parliament wo autonomy and na omo be veti omampanyi kula na omo tunade so is this the same person sa abambabi yeni enene he is satisfied to extent to say enema we nyina ekoso na babenti ho ama say sa fake declaration of re-election way yenye na enano I was so sad na obi nim therefore say the letter was signed by a clerk of parliament inti speaker de bia no nim ho we who is the head of parliament as an institution parliament wo mumi no you were the administrative side of parliament is being headed by the clerk and you the legislature na ema parliament na exist no eno a majority leader na head se oka kuo ni mienu boma the administrative side na we support staff for the parliamentarians no oka omu mienu boma ne head any speaker of parliament anameboa parliamentary service board ehwe parliament no speaker is the chairman. The parliamentary service board majority leader a leader of government business inti business committee of parliament on the way che what did they mean to no but the parliamentary service board no a parliament in adwumadi so no it is being chaired by the speaker who told you a letter can go all the way from your friends at parliament crack or they are called EC an independent institution like EC without the consent of the speaker who is the head of that institution. Then at the end of the day, ultimate responsibility no nanka any de hene your case will be bear ultimate responsibility any de hene abre ye ko sign a krata for 500 million royalties e wo eya no mo frene japade na Kufuado was a Kufuado there uni mo mo ko sign mobile man ka say Kufuado na busuafo na ko because he bears the ultimate responsibility as the president. In the day na afei de say parliament ko ya ade ye be ye firi enim guasie no a eba ye no enfata sen kapandai seat no ombekọ akoye de omoye no that is why omoye de omoye no double key say okopandai seat na enipa omuti entie court ye kamala wo ye nka no kore wo ho obi de electoral areas no is about 152 right and will be the move 41 abakot say 41 the declaration on TSA. How did the judge crossing the boundaries to areas now yam family no say on our cancel elections no does he have that authority judge no was how to mean over electoral commission does he? The judge is for the adjudication of the 41 seats that was brought before him, not any other seat. Not any other. And this we're saying 41 or the buy even if overcast young conco to aba was our polling stations now. That is right, because that was brought before you to decide. And then 51 na the akani na young family one who cast watch him say. twam sese ensem bebre wo koso wo man mu a enti ase enim ana kwakwata kurate won obi antimi nka de nasem okaka ne ma mi si teacher fo ne emu no anya kwakwata kura na mpe school ana o mampanyin dwondoma ni mama ade bia wo ye bia anye ade bia wo ye bia anye ade bia wo ye bia anye oka kire ese kom de yen enkrofo nya adwuma nye enti hu hia se diska be kwa kotu amana wo kom de enkrofo nya adwuma nye o diska kotu alupra kodwalim judicial service wo si watu no chief justice wo si watu no isi a o konfa obi ono obi a ono wa wi computer e wo yisi office ama ya man interdiction ono ya mani kofi a na ono so ono akotro petition say ye mfanyi yisi edi ye yisi chair mate enso nsebo enjina ye wo omampanyin jondoma ni mama eti ya so eni ye ka kire ni say oba ye nche and was our young one see just so and I she I have ready to be here because I'm in our and so yes oba enche now let's wait and see so the people of Pandai we are begging you, we are pleading with you, prove to NDC that the authority in your term does not lie at the bosom of the NDC. Prove to them. Prove to them. Vote against the NDC anytime.
Clerk of Parliament, one or two.
That's the way I'm clear. Say,
Mate, Kitima et Nasi, Oramane, Cabrino Swasu.
Still of execution. You see, judges means rat. Kamaka said, Obia Sugujemu. Say, almost saw him, and I saw him. A folk can be saying this in chain. Chief Justice. And Okwahons and some Hodden baby. And to be as true. Nkansah me na no ni si ye bia ni. E bia ni. Enti ba enibie se. Se ne esi koso no. Se omye se chinchina ombeto abana timamufo for the first ombechira mbobele. And also the hu beto ndisi for so. E kire se mo ba ya afepe ne modi. Montimi ye hu magana fo hu ye. The Esra almost said, Sabana chinchilla and chombers or Mutuabana. Krumo for no inchre, Ombobre no mutable, because Resa Nan is from Kushia, Moboros, and so, or Wako to be a bomb mile with the
Baku Grafabo, Bakui.
That's why Junior San is the wood and Campania Grossa. Nanso, maybe I got 1 in a mile. What's that say? On your man.
But better papa mama kitiba next time that ya to us every baby I day and see ebusia for talk Ghana jubedie so edie talk Ghana so edie na eye honorable bana hili wa ha ajibai wa ha kitima et na se na chese ya di kitima Herbal Center ho